Louisiana Beer Reviews, Abita, 35th Anniversary Pilsner, 5% alcohol. The IBUs are 25. They use Mandarin, Bavaria, Tradition, and Cashmere hops. Gets a 69 on Untapped. There aren't enough scores on Beer Advocate, and it's not listed on Rate Beer. This was introduced for 2021. Nice little smoke. This will be the first video review for this beer in the world. As you can see, a very thick white head, a clear golden appearance, but with some lazy ascending bubbles and a lot of powdery sediment, almost microscopic, but you can see it. I mean, I can see it. All right. If you had a glass and you had good lighting, you'd be able to detect that. It's kind of the yeasty, sour, lager sour type, not a sour beer, I don't know what you're thinking, but bready, pale malt white bread. Not even white bread crust, just white bread dough. Baked already, though not raw dough. All right, taste. Well, it's got enough, for sure, hoppy bitterness here to give it the Pilsner feeling. It's very dry. I mean, Miller Lite is called a fine Pilsner beer, but it's not an actual Pilsner. Might be a fine light lager, fine light adjunct lager. Light to medium bodied, so let's say low medium body. Taste a little like pale malt. There's no corn or rice added, but it's just like pale malt. Pilsner Urquell is 4.4%, but you get a lot richer malty flavor with that one. This is a lot blander than that. Pilsner Urquell, now this was $8.99 at Mathern's for the 6-pack. Pilsner Urquell would be about $1 more there. $9.99, yeah, I would think so. Of course, you're paying import fees. Nice lacing. Now you might say, why a Pilsner kind of bland beer for their 35th anniversary? I don't know. Maybe for the 40th it'll be a Imperial Stout, something like that. It's pretty hot around here most of the year, or at least warm. Yeah, warm. So these kind of beers do well in Louisiana. Light beers do the best, of course. Light adjunct lagers. But this seems to be selling pretty well over there at Mathern's. They had a big stud stack, and it's about halfway gone, so people are buying it, checking it out. I mean, that's the craft beer store in the river parishes, so you get people from St. John, the Baptist, St. James, upriver, and St. Charles downriver going to the central part of those parishes to get the beer, the specialty beers. Cyclops scale, I guess 2 out of 5 sugar cubes. Not particularly sweet beer. Hop cones, 3.5. Yeah, 3.5 out of 5. You say, well, 25 is not that high. Yeah, but sometimes it'll taste more bitter than the number indicates. So let's say 3.5 hop cones out of 5. 3.5 hop cones out of 5. So how would I score this? Well, it's fine, but a little too bland to me, and so I'll have to go with 88 out of 100. A B plus, because the quality is there. Now, there's no off flavors or aromas or mouthfeel or body or finish or anything like that. So it's done well, but like I hear people will say, it doesn't have that pop that I'm looking for. But very nice, fruity and floral. Fruity. I didn't say anything about fruit. Floral, meaning like flowers. Maybe when they were writing this up, they were sampling the draft version, which probably could make a big difference. I would like to try the draft version. Don't know if I'll ever see it. Well, I don't need to look for a date because this just hit the market within the last 2 weeks. So, I mean, you know, it's maybe at the longest 3 weeks. So it's fresh. So, Laissez les bon temps relais. A very good beer anyway. And I'm going to end this review by saying, y'all go over to Abita Springs and tour the Abita Brewery.